most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Dan Tomaso.
I don't know what your answer would be, but Dan, if you won $740 million, would you come to work the next morning?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love my job. I love the weather. I love following along with things. Now, maybe I wouldn't be full-time anymore. Maybe we could work out a deal in that respect somehow, some way. If
unlimited. Yeah.
my bosses are listening, that's my long-term plan. No, I'm kidding.
That's exactly. The odds are long, but I think we'd both be in that because this is my hobby.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, and I know you have spent a lot of time in Florida during your life, so I don't know how you feel about a day like yesterday. Cold, damp, raw, some snow.
Mike, I love it. I hated the endless summer. My kid was out riding her bike in the snow yesterday with her friend.
That's great. Hey, listen, as I always say, if you can find a way to enjoy it, please do. We don't get as much snow around here as, say, several winters ago. But let's talk about what happened yesterday and now what's happening currently. We've actually gotten a fair amount of rain from when you melt down the snow, you have the rain combined. We're talking about over a quarter of an inch of liquid. So I mentioned this last week. We're finally into a more active pattern. It took until December to see this, but finally we're getting some moisture out there. Manheim over a third of an inch, Lancaster at a quarter of an inch of rain, Fawn Grove similar numbers. But if you notice temperatures there, we're easily into the 40s, and it's kind of like the southeastern corner of the mid-state that's seeing some milder weather. Why? There wasn't as much snow in this area. So anywhere that had snow, the snow is trying to melt. And as it's trying to melt, it's hitting this stable layer and it's creating a lot of fog. What does that do to temperatures? It kind of puts a ground stop to temperatures increasing, at least for a time. Once the winds begin to pick up a little bit more in advance of our next rain event, I think that'll help eliminate the fog. So kind of a weird setup here, but yesterday you can make the argument that was weird too. And now all that moisture has gone to the east in terms of rain. More rain off to the west. So now we're mild enough. We're not talking about wintry precipitation. So while radar is dry currently, wait until this evening. That's when all of this begins to move in our direction. So again, we're not done with the damp weather. Speaking of which, take in that shot right there. There's Wormleysburg. Very, very low visibility. But again, anywhere that had even an inch of snow, once that begins to melt and that moisture is in the air, it locks in. Mechanicsburg not as foggy because now there's no snow there. So again, the changes are significant from yesterday. Yesterday's high, low to mid-30s, the low of 23. It's the low that really caused the chance for snow. Notice today, temperatures will continue to rise slowly but surely, likely getting close to 50 degrees by tonight. Why? Warm air streaming in our direction. Showers will be around for tonight, but very brief, about a 5 to 6 hour period of shower activity. Let's show you what that looks like on Precision Cast. Again, temperatures in the 40s, showers after 5 p.m., continuing till about midnight, maybe just a little bit short of that. And then we dry out for tomorrow. And watch this, temperatures go into the 50s to near 60 degrees. I mean, this is sort of a wacky weather pattern, that's for sure. But I mentioned last week to James, these ups and downs in the jet stream really causing the variation we're getting now, Seth. Now, the dip in the jet stream is getting here by Friday and the weekend. That means colder weather and actually more wintry-like as we officially approach winter and the winter solstice.
In the meantime, though, between the warmish rain and then those really warm temperatures tomorrow, I'm going to guess by tomorrow night there's probably no evidence of what happened yesterday.
And that's what's been happening here the last few years. If we get any amount of snow, it doesn't hang around very long.
For sure. Yeah, thanks so much. Sure.